Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, just came out of the gym. Whew. It's hot today, man. I'm on a mission to become the strongest version of myself and the healthiest version of myself by the time I reach 50. I want to build a body, I don't know, like Hercules, like Heracles, or like a Spartan warrior, right? I know I'm exaggerating. I'm still very, very pumped from my gym workout. But I was not feeling like that when I got here to work out. And let me explain why. That's the gym that I go, by the way. I think it's a great name for a gym. Hercules Gym. But I've been off the rails, really. Lately, I haven't been coming to the gym. My schedule has been completely turned upside down. It just happens, you know. Has that ever happened to you, that you have like a good schedule, especially when it comes to things like working out or dieting or doing something that's important to you that you know you should do, but you're not doing it for whatever the reasons, right? I am very good with discipline. I am extremely good when it comes down to programs and, you know, making myself do the things that I know I should do. Like, for example, recording YouTube videos every single day, right? You know, I've done it in the past. This is not something new to me. I'm very committed to excellence. I've been labeled by some, right, that know me, a little bit of a control freak, too hard on myself. I have high expectations of others and, of course, myself. But, you know, I just don't know any other way. At this stage of my life, I'm going to be 50 next year. And, you know, I feel like I have wasted enough time. I have wasted a lot of time throughout my life in different areas when it comes down to personal growth. And even though this channel is about my Greek lifestyle, coming to the gym is an important part of that. Because before I started this YouTube channel, something that you might not know about me because I haven't shared it here with you, is that I'm on a mission to be in the best shape of my life by the time I reach 50. Not a lot of time left. I'm in pretty good shape. In fact, I consider myself to be in the top probably 5% in terms of fitness in my age group, okay? And I'm pretty fit. I do work out. I do a lot of steps every single day. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying that I'm a pretty active guy. But I have quite recently enrolled in this gym, like almost like 2 years ago, roughly, give or take, in order to take my training and my fitness into the next level. Obviously, we all self-sabotage ourselves. I'm no exception. So as soon as I enrolled in the gym, I became a little bit of like my worst enemy. I became my best friend and my best cheerleader, and at the same time, my worst enemy. And this is a little bit of a confession, actually, video here, because when I enrolled in the gym, I started to say to myself, you know what, I'm coming to the gym now. Not only I'm waking up early in the morning. If you're new to the channel, I wake up every morning at 5 o'clock and I go for a walk. So my goal every single morning is to reach 10,000 steps by 8 a.m., before 8 a.m. If you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's not that hard to go for a walk. I leave the house like around 6, so by the time I come home, 7:30, quarter to 8, I have reached already 10,000 steps. It's not that hard, believe me, because even though I use that as a metric, it's more about the discipline and the mindset. But when I enrolled in the gym, I took that mindset and fitness, you know, discipline to the next level. And at the same time, I started to sabotage myself and say like, well, you know, I'm going to the gym, so hey, it's Thursday. Might as well just have a drink. Hey, it's, you know, Sunday. I work for myself. I don't have to be anywhere on Monday because, you know, who cares? I'm my own boss. So let's do this instead and let's have another drink. Now, I am not a big drinker, but I do like to have a drink here and there. I don't go out though. And, you know, and when I say a drink, I mean one drink, right? Like at the end of the day. Kind of like similar lifestyle that, you know, we had back in England. Like at the end of the day, just go down to the pub before heading home. That kind of like lifestyle. I don't get hammered though. I don't really, you know, get wasted. I don't get drunk. It's just, you know, have a drink right before a meal. It could be anything. As you know, I love chipuro. I've been very well conditioned by this Greek lifestyle, or I've adopted this Greek lifestyle when it comes down to little things. Even drinking chipuro and a little bit of Greek wine here and there. But these little things sometimes when you take them, too seriously, like the way I am, like I'm very obsessive compulsive in many ways. It can be something that is bad. And lately I've been trying to get back to that center, right? Saying like, okay, my birthday is next February, right? And it's July. So I still have a couple of months to be in the best shape of my life by the time I reach 50. And that's just a metric, okay? I know that by the time I reach 50, nothing major is going to happen, but I'm just using it as a milestone and be somewhere differently mentally, I guess. And yes, the summertime is a crucial moment for everybody, right? When we go to the beach and we take our shirt off, we want to look the best way we can possibly look, okay? But I'm not doing this for the vanity. I'm doing this for health and well-being, because this is part of my Greek lifestyle anyways, trying to incorporate the aspect of working out. And one of the things that I love about coming to the gym is that you meet people that are in the same mindset, because I've been working out by myself a lot. I have a set of weights at home and I have a little bench where I can actually lift some weight. But you're not in an environment where you can actually, be around people that are actually doing the same thing. And I think that's very important. And, I love coming to the gym and just seeing other people working out. I get to socialize with a community as well, because this is a small community. So I have met people here that, they come to the gym at the same time, the same day. And it creates a sense of community again. I'm going back to that. So, when I stopped coming to the gym, and it has only been like a couple of weeks, okay, probably a month. All right, but that's terrible for me. That means that I have dropped the ball completely, and it gets harder and harder to come back to the gym. So this is the second day that I come to the gym, and obviously I'm all sore because I came like 2 days ago, and I'm not killing myself, okay? I'm just working out a little bit. And today's the second day, and I'm like slowly coming back. I already paid for a yearly subscription to the gym. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm committed to the thing. And I show up. I literally show up. I have already, invested so much in here, not money-wise, but actually time-wise. I have gotten already my money's worth. That's what I want to say already, because I do come to the gym and because I'm that disciplined. And this is part of my Greek lifestyle, really, because it all comes together when it comes to, waking up early, investing in myself, going for a walk. Today, for example, I went for a swim early in the morning, trying to get back to little things that I used to do back in the day when I first moved here to Nashville. Like I really enjoyed that when I first moved here, and I was so pumped that I can just go for a swim at 6 o'clock in the morning, for example, and go for my walk, listen to an audiobook or a podcast episode. There's just nothing like it, right? And now going to the gym, I'm like, I fluctuate a lot with my schedule and the things that I do. And because I work for myself and I do so many things and I'm very creative in many ways, it's hard to fit everything. It's hard to fit everything in one day. And, I do music, I do YouTube videos, I work out, I spend a lot of time with my kids as well. I work from home, but I don't call myself anymore a stay-at-home dad, but I kind of am, really. But the main difference is that my wife works from home as well, so we're both at home all the time. And days like today, that there's like a massive heat wave, it's extremely hot today, I just feel claustrophobic. I feel like I'm in the house, we're locked in the house, we're not going to the beach tonight because it's too hot. And yesterday when we went to the beach, it was extremely busy and too many people. And it's nice, but it's too much sometimes. And I know that we're not gonna do anything tonight. I'm just gonna come to the gym, do a little bit of a workout, go home, have a quick shower, eat something, and just call it a day. Just watch a series with my wife, which is by far the best part of my day. But one of the most important part of my day, but it's just one of my favorite parts of the day. If I've done my work throughout the day, by the way. If I haven't done my work throughout the day and I haven't accomplished the thing that I wanted to accomplish throughout the day, at the end of the day, when I watch a series with my wife, on Netflix or whatever, I feel like really bad about myself. I feel like I'm not productive. I know people have mentioned, people that know me and even on my social media, platforms where I share a lot about myself and my life, people tend to say like, oh, take it easy. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. But, I just don't know anything else, right? So if I don't do my work and if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, at the end of the day, I feel like I have wasted another day. And I don't have another day to just waste. I wasted many days when I was in my 20s. I'm not in my 20s anymore, man. I got responsibilities and I have high expectations for myself. And even though I'm not that old yet, I still want to go places, but change starts internally. And I know this video sounds a little bit personal development right now, and I'm not by the beach or I'm not eating souvlaki or something like that. But this is part of my lifestyle. This is part of my Greek lifestyle. Now, I'm not a fitness influencer by any means, but I have shared over the years on Instagram and even on YouTube about what I do, right? Like I like to work out even outdoors at home. And, I have shared a clip here or there about me working out in the gym, but don't worry, I'm not going to bore you to death with some filming inside the gym because there's no need for that. I mean, maybe I'll do that one time if you're curious to see the gym inside. It's a great gym. It's quite big. And like I said, I've been coming here for 2 years. It's not a sponsor by any means. I just love it here, right? The only downside is that I cannot come walking. But then again, on a day like today, I wouldn't walk under the sun. But yeah, man, I just want to share more with you of the things that I do and the things that are important to me as well as a person that lives here in Greece. And I know that you guys that lives in the States are spoiled for choices when it comes to gyms, right? And high tech. And in England as well, right? Here is a basic gym, it's a humble gym, but it's all I need, right? And the people in there are great. I love to just, like I said, socialize and be around like-minded people. And in the beginning, when you show up to a gym, you always feel a little bit intimidated. But I was surprised to see a lot of people that they were in my age group as well working out. It's not just younger people or bodybuilders, or at least at the time of the day that I come, so I don't feel intimidated. I feel like I can work out. I just want to be fit, man. For my age group, like I say, I'm a skinny guy all my life, and now that I'm in my 40s, approaching 50s, I became kind of like a skinny fat guy, right? Like just completely skinny, and then all of a sudden there's a belly. And you don't have to do much really in order to acquire a belly. And I'm very conscious of many things, and because I've been pretty active throughout my life, I just refuse to be average in that way. Okay, and yes, I do have high expectations of myself, but the most important thing with this type of videos, what I want to say, okay, is that I want to inspire someone else to make certain things. Right? Because I get inspired by other people. I consume content, and when I see something, I'm like, man, I want to be in shape too, or I want to do certain things that person is doing over there. Like I feel inspired. I feel like hungry for that. I want to latch on to that. So I try to do the same thing with my content. Not only show my life here in Greece, and hopefully you can see through my lens what my life is here in Greece as a foreigner, but at the same time, what else can I sprinkle into my content and show stuff that is part of who I am, right? Like I can't divorce the fact that I am an artist, a musician, a content creator, a father, a husband, a guy that likes certain things in life, simple things in life, really. I'm a simple guy. I don't need much. I don't, right? But I need stimulation. I need excitement. I need inspiration. And I'm always full of energy, right? So I do very basic things throughout my day, but every day counts. Every hour counts. Every single minute of my day has to mean something. And yes, there's a time for chilling out. Of course, there's a time to take a siesta. Of course, there's a time to just do nothing. But in order to rest, I must have done something before. And that's just the way I'm wired. I have not always been like this, though. I've been actually very, very lazy throughout my life, and I've been very lucky. I have always been the guy who just wanted to show up and do the bare minimum to just, keep me on board, pay me a salary, don't bother me too much, and just go through life like that, and hopefully I can get away with it. So it took me a long time to just realize that that's not a good way to live. And that happened when I relocated from the UK here to Greece, funny enough. That's when shit got really interested in my life, because I was here in Greece in the worst, economical crisis here in Greece at the time anyways. And I was unemployed, and I was living in a foreign country for the first time. I've just become a dad, and I had to really, pull myself out of this darkness. And I was going through a midlife crisis, for sure. So since then, it has been a sequence of events and changes in my life, both as a person and, as an individual. But because of that, it has been because of that hardship and working for myself. I give everything to working for myself, because that's where it all started. Like, okay, now nobody's coming to save me, right? So I have to do something in order to earn money. And that's very tough to do when you don't know how to do that. I get hit up all the time by people saying to me, like, I want to work online, I want to do this. And they don't know what to do. And I get it, because I've been there. But it's an internal work. You have to go first inwards, change your mindset, which sounds very cheesy, by the way, but it's true. And that's one of the things that I got really disappointed when I started to research about working online and becoming an entrepreneur. Whenever I was reading all these books are about personal development. It's almost like self-help. And it got me really frustrated, because I wanted to learn just to make money. And I know this video now sounds like a salad of different topics. I started with a heat, working out, self-development, early morning swims, and now I'm talking about entrepreneurship. But that's the way I am wired, and that's what has brought me to living my life this way, right? And the only reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to put these ideas that I have somewhere. I can't keep them to myself, but I used to. And that's what a lot of people do. They have a lot of ideas, they have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of inspiration and stuff inside them, but they want to keep them to themselves. They don't want to put it out there, because they're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of becoming the person that they wish they could become, but the person that they know that they can become and that they are already. You just have to level up. And coming to the gym is an essential aspect of leveling up and growth. It's not just about being fit and looking good when you're naked or when you go to the beach. It's about training the mind to know that you can do better, and to do tough things, like force yourself to do something that is difficult and uncomfortable. So you can go at the end of the day and say, you know what, now I deserve a glass of wine at the end of the day, or watch my series with my wife and just chill out, right? There has to be a balance. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go and work out. Quite frankly, I'm already sweating quite a lot inside this car. I hope this video finds you well, my friend. Again, thanks so much for all the love and support, and for all, all the comments, all the messages with this channel. It means a lot to me. More videos coming your way about my Greek lifestyle. I can't wait to share what's coming. You have no idea. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and I'll see you in another video, my friend.